Hey guys, Brett for TopoRanger here, and welcome to another episode. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at TOPO_Ranger and also on Facebook, all right? Okay, so today we are, like I said, down by the river. You can see it off there. It's kind of high, kind of muddy, it's kind of swampy, kind of gross out here today, kind of hot for October. But we're down here for a reason, because today we're going to go on a hunt for insulators, vintage glass insulators. I found two pretty big chunks. It's basically this real thick blue-green glass. I used to put these insulators on the poles and where the electricity ran through, and this line, this train line right here, I'm pretty sure it used to have power lines running alongside of it, and at some point they came down, they cut those all down. So I'm thinking that the two chunks that I found, one was basically half of one, and the other one was just a chunk that I found in a stream bed. I think those probably originated from those lines that they cut down. So what I'm doing today is I'm just going to follow the train tracks downriver. As I go along, I just look up here. And here's the embankment that goes up to the tracks, and I just try to see what I can, see what I can find. And also along this way here, I'm looking for any old stuff of interest, old dumps, maybe find some cool old vintage bottles or whatnot. Up until now, haven't really found much, except about 4 of these. We're looking for a whole insulator, intact, in as good as condition as we can find. Hopefully we'll find one. I think we stand a pretty good chance. I also found another little tunnel right up here that goes under the train tracks. Without further ado, let's get to it. And here's an old piece of something. That's pretty thick though. And then here's one of these. Now I did find something very similar over in Colombia a couple months back that was intact. I'm not sure what this is for. Pretty much everywhere I step, I'm stepping on glass. See that? However, the question is, that's a nice little Vicks. It's a Vicks Vapo Rub. Spot a little piece of white here, and it might be that kind of that white glass, and it looks like it's got a metal lid on it. Now this part over here is a little bit more overgrown, so maybe I'm seeing shards everywhere. Maybe let's see if it's busted up. Oh no, it looks to be intact. Make sure I don't cut my knees open. Here, let's go clean this off. So I came down here to wipe my face, get away from the swamp there. Found a nice piece of coal too. Look at that. It's got nice angles to it. You see that? It's like very blocky and square. Alrighty, I rinsed it off, and it is what I thought it was going to be, which is I could see the maker's mark on the bottom even when it was dirty. I don't know if this is going to come out with the GoPro, but there's an A and an H, which is for Hazel Atlas, which was a large glass company that made a lot of like fruit jars. I found one like this without lid, like I said before, over in Colombia, and it has a very similar maker's mark. And they made a lot of these milk glass, white glass, cold cream jars and salves and all that stuff. So I'd imagine that's what this is. This is probably some type of salve or cold cream. Now, this is the first one I've ever found that has a lid on it that looks to be still affixed, and I don't know what's in there. I mean, if we open this thing up, it's kind of gross. If we open this thing up and there's some like white, oh man, that's gonna be nasty. But it's circular. The other one I have is kind of squarish. So let's open this sucker up. If, in fact, we can open it up. when I shake it, I feel something solid moving around in there. I wouldn't be surprised if I just can't get it open. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. The big reveal. I mean, this lid is completely gone. Okay, here we go. It's just the lid is just completely... what the hell? There's some kind of like eggs in there or something. I don't know what is it. That's disgusting. That's freaking nasty. Okay. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. I don't know what that is, if that's leftover cold cream or something, but it's a nice little circular jar. Let's go rinse it off and continue on our way. So this road, this little access road here, starts right up there where the other river road is. It's blocked off, but you used to be able to drive down here, but now it's blocked off. But you're allowed to come down here, walk down here. This is a popular fishing spot all along the riverfront here. I think they recently kind of redid the road maybe, but as I'm walking along, I'm noticing everywhere are just shards of pottery and God knows what else. I mean, and especially this blue stuff. So I'm just, yeah, I'm like, I don't, you know, I'm not really sure where this stuff came from, but it's everywhere. It's just everywhere. And I'm walking along and I found this, kind of caught my eye. Now I don't know, it says Fabergé. I'm pretty sure the one part says Fabergé, which is, of course, is the famous egg makers. Shave, I think it's some kind of shaving thing. Now I don't know how old this is, but I like it because it's got lettering on it. I like pieces of glass, Greek glass, that have lettering on it, because I think that's cool to look at. Saw this sticking out. It has a piece of metal, like a metal pin. Well, it did have a metal pin. It's glass, and it's got a wide, very wide mouth, and these little handles, little decorative handles. And then over here it says 1 gallon 2 line. So I'd like to find this whole thing. It must have been pretty big. It was laying right there. I just hacked my way in here. It is pretty much like a jungle. Because I saw some pieces up here. Saw another chunk of milk, some type of milk glass. I did find a little jar back there that I think said had a 1947. It's from 1947, based upon the bottom thing. Look at that. Machete skills are getting somewhat better. But I saw a whole bunch of stuff up here, which made me want to come up in here. Looks like an old inner tube. And there was one here, this one right here, which I think, oh, there's another one. I mean, these are probably just old whiskey bottles, probably nothing. But, that one's broken. But there's another one right there, and that one's broken too. Of course, the stuff that you don't you don't want is the stuff that's never broken. I wouldn't mind having one of those little whiskey jars there. Let's see if we can find one of those that's not broken. Let's get out. Yeah. All right, that was the one I just, yeah. And there's something blue. Ooh, there's something blue here. You see that? That looks like a Vicks, probably a Vicks Vapo, a Vicks Vapo rub. Now, how long have they been putting this stuff? I do like blue glass. How long? Yeah, this is Vicks Vapo, but it's got, it looks to me like it's kind of, the bottle, it's like a little bottle, little salve, but the logo kind of looks kind of vintage. So this might be from that same late 40s era. So this one This one was just like the one that I found that was busted up. This one does have a small chink in it, so it's not perfect. But look at the, it's got kind of interesting, I guess, 40s kind of feel to it. You see it's got that little decorative top. Oh, that's too bad. I kind of like that in terms of style. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head down here, and I might come back along the tracks scanning for that blue-green glass, because that's what I really want. So I want one of those intact insulators, and they're not rare. This is not a rare thing. It's not like, you know, they're hard to find. I mean, you can go out and find several in a day. Depends on, you know, where you are and how you look, I guess. But along the way, I'll keep my eyes peeled. So next time you see me, it'll be tomorrow. Hey, and remember, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, all right? That way you know what's going on, and you'll never be out of the loop, all right? And here comes somebody down the road. All right, we'll call it right there, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.